And our seventh commandment is remember thy list and community and build relationship with it. Okay, I think every marketing course that you've ever seen mentions the importance of building a list, and there's a reason for this, and it's because it's that damn important. Most marketing, if you just do one touch, you're not going to make a sale. You need to build rapport with your list and with your community over time, so that they feel that they can trust you, they know that you're genuine, and they are responsive. So when you do make offers, it's effective. So you generate a relationship with the people who've put up their hand effectively to say that they're interested in your area of expertise, your products and your services. There's a saying that the money for the business is in the lifetime value of the client, not in one-off sales, and often that's as well because 60 to 70% of all sales come in the second to fifth follow-up. From my own personal experience, that's been the case as well. When I've just done one or two step follow-ups, the response hasn't been anywhere near as great as when I actually look at my stats and see where the sales have come from, and it generally has been the second to fifth follow-up. I'm currently working on one internet business where we've got 30 to 50 different steps, and if that's for when they're a lead, and then if they make a purchase, they then move on to a different autoresponder series altogether, and steps them through the sales cycle. So this can be as complex as you want, but one thing I'd say is definitely set aside time up front to be as proactive with your follow-up, because the life of the entrepreneur, generally you get busy, and if you don't do it up front, you would probably let it drop off, and it will affect the profitability of your business. So if you have a good follow-up system in place and you build a good relationship with your list, you can effectively generate income on a predictable basis. There's that John Lennon famous quote where he says, "I'm going to go write myself a swimming pool." So effectively what he's saying is, I'll go write myself a song, and the results of it will be the swimming pool that we're after. So it's really, really quite clever. And it's always more cost effective to market to your existing list or community than it is to go out and constantly find new clients. There's a time component with constantly trying to find new clients, plus those new clients there's also the cost of getting them into your system, whether using AdWords or whatever. There's generally a cost to getting the new client. People traditionally think of the list building as, with email, and certainly that is the most responsive, where you just put a form on a squeeze page, and that behind that form is your autoresponder, email sequence. But now in the Web 2.0 era, there's definitely another great way of building a list and community, which is to use RSS, which means really simple syndication, and basically that's just a technical term behind the blog or the podcast feed. What this means is that the prospect can click subscribe, just generally one click, and they're effectively putting up their hand to say any new content that comes out from this content provider, which in this instance is you, I want to receive that, and it'll automatically come down to them. What's also amazing about this is that the user community likes it because they're completely in control. If they choose not to receive messages from you in the future, they can just basically unsubscribe simply and easily. A lot of marketers, and especially offline marketers and traditional emotional direct response marketers, use the term herd, where that's talking about your list of people who you market to. In the Web 2.0 world, and really over the last couple of years, I like to think of it more as a community, where it's not just a one-way communication. It's great if the people in your list, in your community, can give feedback and interaction, and even interact with each other. There's no one right or wrong answer there. I just think things are moving more and more towards a community rather than the traditional herd-based mentality. So you've built this list now, and you've got to decide how often do you want to communicate with them. What's the right balance? Is it every day, as some marketers say it should be? Is it once a week? Is it once a month? And really, I think it's there's no one right or wrong answer. My answer to it is, what am I comfortable with, and how treat others the way you want to be treated yourself, and that's with integrity and sort of with the right balance.